Are you struggling with missing Qt DLLs when running your executable in Visual Studio? You're not alone. This is a common issue that many developers face when working with CMake and Qt libraries. I completely understand how frustrating it can be to see that error message pop up, especially after you've put in so much effort to set everything up. It's like running a marathon only to trip at the finish line. Let's dive into the specific questions you have. You mentioned that while you can find all the Qt components during the build process, your executable still can't find the necessary DLLs. This is a common point of confusion, so let's clarify what's happening. The issue arises because when you build your project, the executable needs access to the dynamic link libraries, or DLLs, at runtime. Even if you've linked the libraries in your CMake list.txt, the executable still needs to find the actual DLL files on your system. Stay with me, because at the end of this video, I will share a crucial tip that can save you a lot of headaches when deploying your applications. First, the user should ensure that the required Qt DLL files are available in the same directory as the executable. This is crucial because when the executable runs, it looks for these DLLs in its own folder. Next, the user can consider adding the Qt bin directory to the system's path environment variable. This allows the executable to find the necessary DLLs without needing them in the same folder. Now, let's address the confusion between static and dynamic linking. If the user wants to avoid dealing with DLLs altogether, they can build their application with static linking. This means that all necessary libraries are included in the executable. Regarding why the executable is looking for Q5SQL.dll but not Qt5core.dll, it's likely that Q5core.dll is already being found due to its presence in the path of the executable directory, while Qt5SQL.dll is not. Finally, even though the user linked the library files in the CMake list.txt, the executable still requires the corresponding DLLs at runtime because it uses dynamic linking. This is standard behavior for applications that rely on shared libraries. Fun fact, did you know that the first version of Qt was released in 1995? It has come a long way since then, and so have the challenges developers face. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution suggests that when using Qt as a DLL, you need to ensure that the binary directories for Qt are included in your system's path variable. Specifically, add the paths for the bin and platforms directories to the path. This allows the executable to locate the necessary DLL files at runtime. Additionally, if you plan to create an installer for your project, the Qt Windows deployment tool can help identify which DLLs are needed for distribution. Here's a pro tip. Always check your project's dependencies and ensure that all necessary DLLs are included in your deployment package. This can save you from runtime errors and make your life a lot easier. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to resolve the missing DLL issue and get your application running smoothly. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.